Welcome back, Jimmy G. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Jimmy Garoppolo and the...
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Niners heading out behind their 6-year quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy, of course, sat behind Tom Brady for much of his tenure in New England, won his first 5 starts as a Niner in 2017, then the injury last year. So still some question marks surrounding number 10 out there under center.
Here we go. Black 80!
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You're trapped. You're trapped.
On first down, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Here we go.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Like 20.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated, 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Second and 10 now from the 35.
Come on, now, come on, now.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Check 45 to Mike.
There's Garoppolo on first and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
The mic.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Switch.
65.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go. Hey, let's get that.
From the 40 now on second down. Garoppolo. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
Here we go. 180.
Here we go. Tight as Ringo. Tight as on Ringo.
On first down, here's Breida.
Check.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on fourth down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they've made it pay off.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Ready? Blue lady.
Mike's 5-4. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. That carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Ready? Blue lady.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
4 down, 4 down.
Ready? Blue lady.
Mike, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
He's tired of you. He's tired of us.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. 4th down, and the Bucs trot out the former 49er Bradley Pinion to punt it. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Check 13.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
But the fans should be applauding this defense right now. That's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut, and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. Draw play, Winston to Jones. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready? Blue ready. Mike 54.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Let's go.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we
the
go.
last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo gives to Breida. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern now in his 3rd year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry. 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing.
Wide, get wide.
49, check 49, check 49.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there.
Here we go,
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Check safety.
21. I got you.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we
We
go.
remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo dancing to his left. There's the first NFL catch for South Carolina's Deebo Samuel.
Let's go, boys.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
45 to Mike. I'm going to come back to you.
Hey, gun.
45. Mike, 45.
Clock.
Garoppolo on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Here we go.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Shift. Watch the edge.
12.
Garoppolo again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. 180!
Mike 54. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Kill, 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 kill.
Hey, flag!
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam.
11.
Mike 54.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
First down, Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 3rd and short. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air again with Winston. He's got Evans. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Winston, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
and you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here we go.
A gain of 32 that time.
Check. 21.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Safety screw. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, wahoo!
Let's get in there, Hal.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ndamukong Suh picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Here we go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, alert!
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Here we go.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're 2nd and a yard from the 34. Winston going to get this out to Evans. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Jameis now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. That's caught by Howard. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Winston. Caught by Jones. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you...
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are back within a single score. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's do this.
Here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really with the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. Third down here. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Adams. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with the lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
You got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Throwing on second down. Winston looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Winston now. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
I'm coming after you. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
On 2nd and goal, Winston. And he finds Howard complete. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. Now Winston. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Critical extra point up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So that drives 7 plays in length. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10.
Twist. 45, Mike, 45.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike's 5-4.
Back to throw. Garoppolo.
Watch the screen.
And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll make it 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
Here we go.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Here we go.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Let's go, defense.
Winston to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Winston. Huge 1st down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Yeah, baby.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Black 25.
Mike's 5-4. I got you, son. I got you, son.
Winston. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
You. Let's go. Kill.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have... taking the lead in the final seconds. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Look at the clock.
65,
Everyone
65.
knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the...